Hi everyone. Today is February 1st, 2016, and I had 3 dreams in a row that I wanted to tell you about. And again, like I've said before, please take everything that I say to the Lord in prayer. I really don't know if these are dreams from the Lord for sure. I have some dreams where you just know for a fact when you wake up that the Lord was just speaking to you. And then there are other dreams where you're pretty sure, but I don't even have confirmations on exactly what they mean. But sometimes I just feel pressure to go ahead and share them, and maybe they're confirmation for someone else. And there are other people out there, of course, that have the gift of dream interpretation. I don't have that. So last night I had 3 dreams, and I think this is the 3rd time that I went back in time, which is really strange. And I can't remember if I've made videos on those other ones, but maybe at least one of them. But anyways, I went back in time, but as an observer. And I think what I was seeing was a scene of land grabs, and that was a word that was said in the dream. I just don't remember the dream very well. It was land grabs, and it was with settlers and Indians. And which is really strange for me. I don't have these kind of dreams. It was real unique. But anyways, I can't remember the scene now, but I remember waking up thinking, wow, this is just really unusual to be going back in time and seeing settlers and Indians. But anyways, this morning I decided I wanted to call this voice that I hear in the back, like coming from behind me during my dreams, as a narrator. I don't know if it's an angel, Jesus, God. Either way, it felt like it was coming from the Lord. And those are usually God dreams when I hear that voice coming from behind me, as if he's up above me, but behind me. He said something like that those who are fearing and holding on to their property too tightly are the ones who suffer land grabs. I don't know if that speaks to you, if you have any confirmation on anything. But anyways, then I dreamed I came up to a traffic stop due to construction. And I think that there was water flooding all around too. And what it felt like in the dream was like, this isn't right. It was this massive, huge construction concept going on with roads and buildings and everything, and it just popped up so fast, and it just didn't feel right. Like it didn't belong. It wasn't really allowed. Like something, like they were up to something. And there was so much traffic. There was this huge, long line of cars, and it immediately felt like we were under everyone's control. It was more than just construction workers. It just felt like authorities were there. And anyways, people were being told to get out of their vehicles and walk a long way. And I vaguely remember that the weather wasn't good, but I don't even remember what kind of weather. It just didn't feel right. And anyway, so the construction went on for quite a ways, so we had a long way to walk. And I felt like I didn't belong there. I think I already said that. And I already had someone to help me move my car back in the direction that I came. But I was already in the crowd of people at that point and had to go with them, with the other people. So I couldn't go back to my car, but somebody else was going to move it for me. But I felt like, in a way, like I had a way out to get out of the situation. But everyone else was just kind of going along with it. And I don't know what they were feeling, but I didn't get the feeling that they were feeling like something was as wrong as I felt. And then it switched to another dream, a 3rd dream, and it was about the media. And there was some politician, I think he was fictitious, up on a stage. And the camera started to roll, and it looked so planned out with every movement that he had. He had his back to the camera, and anyways, and so when the camera started to roll, he turned to his left. It's like turning to the left was really prominent in my dream. Like I knew exactly what was going on. He turned to his left and did a little planned spin to face the camera. And then right in front of the stage, there were 2 people on a couch. And they were media people. First, the anchor man did it. He was looking at the stage, and then turned his head to the left and looked at the camera and said whatever he had to say. And I don't think it was even important what he was saying. I don't think that was a focus. I never remembered any of that, what he said. And then to his left on the same couch was this young blonde woman, and her hair was unusually blonde, like not human. I don't know. It was like overly pretty. I don't know how to explain that. It was like glowing, like you might think an angel's hair looks like. It was super, super shiny. And she did the same thing. She had been looking at the back of behind her, looking at the stage, and then spun her head around, and her hair was flung, like really odd, like I was made to notice her hair. I don't know. But even though her hair was kind of like what you might think an angel's hair would look like, I didn't trust any of these people. And something just didn't look right. And she said what she had to say. And while in the dream, I'm looking at her and I thought, this is really weird. Everybody's planning this out and they have their back to the camera. And then when it's their turn to speak, then they spin around to the left and look at the camera. Anyways, it was really strange. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. And then today I was on YouTube and I was looking at some of my favorite channels, and I ended up getting off and went on to a channel that I don't watch. And so I thought it was just interesting how I somehow, quote, accidentally ended up on this video. And I wondered if I got confirmation about the roadblock that I had dreamed about. Because out of the blue, this woman starts talking about planned roadblocks in California, and how they weren't necessary. And anyways, it just made me wonder if that was yet another dream that ended up being a little bit literal rather than symbolic. But I don't know, maybe this is a waste, or maybe maybe it's helping somebody out there. Anyways, I thought I'd share it. Love you guys. Bye.